Alright everybody, this is Kids Kitchen. I'm Jason.
I'm Gracie. This is Olive and that's Elliot.
On the menu today is French bread pizza and coconut brownies.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Olive, you ready? Alright, Ellie. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to open up our box here.
Yeah.
Picked up from the barn, our great French bread pizza kit. In here, we have some coconut oil and cake mix or brownie mix that we will set aside. We also have some pepperoni, some pizza sauce. So this is a mix of mozzarella and Munster cheese. We have a little herb kit here with some oregano and basil and our freshly baked French bread buns. We're going to use some of our Lysol wipes here to sanitize our station. These are in hot commodity right now, so if you can't come up with these, you can make your own sanitizer solution with a little bit of bleach and water. So about 1 tablespoon of bleach to a gallon of water will give you about 200 parts per million, which is proper sanitation to kill all the germs. We have to wash our hands. So let's start off by opening up these buns, shall we, Ellie?
Yep.
We'll put this box in our recycle bin. How do they smell? Kids, if you're going to use a knife, parent supervision. This knife has a serrated edge, which means it has little bumps on it, and that's better for cutting bread. So, proper knife technique. Very careful. Hold the bread away from you and cut down and make a nice sawing motion. You want to cut it kind of right down the middle. I like to leave them together so it holds more sauce, but if you cut it all the way through, it will be fine. We will then open up our piece and set it on our pan. What's next? The sauce. We have about 10 ounces of sauce in these bags. This is a pretty simple, plain pizza sauce. If you guys want to have a little more fun, you can add some stuff into your sauce to zest it up. Personally, I like to add a little dollop of honey and some crushed red pepper for a little kick. Mix it up and just squeeze the corner. Nice pair of kitchen scissors. And then we can squeeze it out. You want to help me? No. Alright, so we will squeeze out some sauce here. So this recipe will make 2 full French bread pizzas. Now we're going to use the spoon to spread it all out. Use the bottom of the spoon and lightly spread it all over. Very important, no dry bites. We want sauce on all the bread. Are you touching your face?
There's a booger in my eye.
A booger in your eye? Well, what do we have to do now if you touch your face? We gotta wash our hands.
No wash.
Yes, sir. So what's next? The cheese. So in here, we have about 1 pound of cheese, which is about 16 ounces. You want to buy the cheese?
It's good.
Next, what do we have? What's this? You know what these are called? Pepperoni. These are called cuppy pepperonis. They have a little more fat in them, so when they cook, they turn into a little cup. The herbs. So this is a mixture of basil and oregano. You want to help me shake it on there? Alright, so now we are going to put our beautiful French bread pizzas into the oven. And we are going to put these in here for about 12 minutes. And we'll check on them after that. Alright, pizza's starting to look great. It's starting to bubble a little bit. And you see it's got a nice little bit of a brownness starting to crust up. And that is when we want to take it out of the oven.
Alrighty, now that we finished making our pizza, we're gonna get ready to make some dessert. So I've got all my ingredients here. I've got my coconut oil and my brownie mix from the Barn Pizza Kit, and then I've also got a mixing bowl, a measuring cup, a quarter cup of water, 2 eggs, some cooking spray, and then a pan to put the brownies in. So to start off, you're gonna wanna take your coconut oil, and it's gonna be a little bit solid when you get it in the box. So you're gonna wanna squeeze it into a glass dish. Alrighty, now we're gonna pop this in the microwave for about a minute.
All the way on top.
Now that our coconut oil is fully liquid, we can go ahead and pour it in. We're gonna get our brownie mix here, dump it in the bowl. Okay, so we've got our 2 eggs. We're gonna go ahead and crack them into the bowl.
There's no water in it.
Yep. We're also gonna add a quarter cup of water. Ellie, you wanna pour that in for me?
Yeah.
Very, very carefully. Here, I'll help you. Perfect. Now we're gonna mix it all up. Spray it down with some cooking spray. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in the pan.
I'll do it by myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you, okay?
Why?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, which we've already preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna check on our brownies. And when the fork comes out clean, we know they're ready to go, so let's pull them out.
Now, we have to make sure we clean up. Because the worst thing is when we're bored at home is to mess up the kitchen and then leave it for someone else to clean up. So, we'll make sure we pick up and make the kitchen just as clean as it was before we even started.